What is going on, guys? Nice. Alright, one second. Nani? Nani? For some reason it is not loading on the face of its list, but whatever it is, whatever it is. This is taking a minute. I know. But,
Welcome to the King of Iron Fist Tournament 7. Julia Chang.
the distance, the difference between the counters and the regular is just like, my goodness. It's literally almost full screen.
Get ready for the next battle.
I'm fighting too lazy again. Really? Ooh, good one. Ah.
Get ready for the next battle. Come and get some. Round one. Fight. KO. Round two. Fight. Round three. Fight. KO. Round four. Fight.
Tell him, Julius. Tell him, baby. Tell him. 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 Tell him, girl. Tell him. Tell him subscribe. Hit that like button. Listen to Julius.
Stream is live. You ready?
Come and get some. Round one. Fight.
So that's a tech trap for a 4. Gotcha. Are you kidding me? Come on. So he can tech set me up with nothing but kicks. Come on. How? How? Again, like, oh, this is why I hate this character. He's so cheap. This guy literally used zero skill, thought about nothing, disregarded frames, press buttons. So, okay, I'm just gonna stick to the frames. I'm just gonna be a thorn in his side right now. Because we can all spam and press random buttons. We can all do that. We can all do that. We can all do the same moves, buddy. We can all do them. We can all do the same moves, buddy. We can all tech trap, buddy. We can all tech trap and do the same moves, buddy. We can all do the same stuff. We can do the same stuff.
Get ready for the next battle. Come and get some. Round one. Fight.
How if I'm holding low parry? should have let it rip.
Great. Round 3. Fight.
Thank you, spirits.
I'll give him a mercy match.
Get ready for the next battle. Come and get some. Here. Round 1. Fight. Round 2. Fight.
So cheap, so cheap, so cheap.
Fight. KO.
This is getting so dumb. So dumb. Like I am jab ducking, and it's just like, no, you can't. Maybe it's because I'm doing a jab duck 2 instead of the jab duck 1. But I should be able to interrupt that stream because I'm actually trying to do down forward 2 during that second kick, and it's not letting me interrupt it, which is the problem. Because you can duck that high block, but it's just like, it's to the point where it's like, I know it's just online, and this guy does not know what he's doing. He does not know, and he's just lucky that his spamming's working out for him, and that's really all it is.
Round 1. Fight.
But he is magically in range when he's not even, like, it's not even max range. Look at this. Dude, it wouldn't even give me my fucking wave dash with her. Like, come on. Okay, so that will be out. Yeah. Look at this.
Here I come! Twisting arrow cannon! Get ready! Thanks for watching!
Why is it just an inch in front of him? An inch. He's in crouch. Which means he's acceptable to it. Like, but an inch? An inch? An inch? Ooh. This character. This trashy ass character, bro. And like, I hate using the wall, but it's like this is why I prefer infinite stages, because it's like the wall was just so cheap. Like, I had to be so cheap just to get the 2 rounds that I got there. Because it's like this guy's just spamming, so it's like, you know what, wall carry him and just death combo him. And that's probably the plan now. Again, just commits to it. Here. Doesn't do it. Doesn't do it. Lost your chance, lost it. Nope, lost it. Come on, dude. Like, how is it that it tracks me all the way around? Again. but can reach. This is exactly what I'm talking about, dude. But I don't have any range. I have no range from the distance he stands every time he does a kick. But he has it though. He has it though. Bruh! I literally hit my rage art and it didn't go off. I am so done. I'm so done with fucking Tekken today right now. Now I have to back out just to see if I'm crazy or not. Just to see if I'm crazy or not. I have to now switch sides. I have to do a grab and switch sides. And do my rage art on the other side of this character now, just to see if I did it right. Just to see. Because he was OTG. Nope, can't do it. Can't do it. Nope. Oh, really? Really? Really, game? Really? You don't say. Really, game? Really? Really, game? Really? So I was supposed to get that after what? This grab? Really, game? Really? Really, that input was 4, 2, 3. Right, game? Right, Tekken? Right, Tekken? Right. And it got Yoshimitsu when he was OTG, right? Right after the grab, right? Right, Tekken? Right. I didn't want to back out of it, but I had to, just to see, because it was just kind of like, I did everything right that match, and the match leading up to it, but whatever.
Fight.
And that combo that only works with the turbo. It only took me one Reddit page to figure that out. Everyone else could track, but I'm off axis though. How in the hell? Almost. Okay. I should have believed. Ugh. Gotta believe, chat. Gotta believe. Just because he has a turbo doesn't scare me. Also, he kind of noticed he fucked up once I got on the right side. He was like, this guy got more aggressive. Because I'm a right side player, so it's like, yeah, once that switch happens, it's kind of like, ooh, get back to the other side. Like, even if you're right side training and you suck and you notice that your opponent's on the left, which means they might be on the right, and they get better, you might want to switch back, like, to the right side.
Stream is live.
Like, somewhere in between that match.
Ready?
Or at least sidestep enough to where the camera will switch it eventually.
Fight.
Hmm. Ah. He went to the low one. Okay. That was a good mix-up. Oh.
Round 4.
He's making me stick to too many lows. I don't like it. Okay. That was clever. Why didn't you down for it too, Julia? Why are you doing risings either? See, this is what I'm talking about. Come on. I hate when it like doesn't give me the low parry when I properly time it, and it just goes, "Oh, you let go of block. You're hit by the low now," and the last string of it's gonna definitely confirm because that low puts you at -3. So if you do let go of block at all and you get hit with the low in the back 3 starter combo for Kazuya, the back 1 starter. No. It's a back 3 starter. And the back 3 starter, you are -3 if they just stick to the low kick. You actually get a free electric out of that. That's why people usually do it on a juggle, because of the free electric property. I know how to sidestep it. I'm a fish for that move.
Fight.
But close enough to confirm. Come on.
Round 3. Fight.
No armor. Look at that. I just love when my attacks just go straight through them. It's like I don't even know the frames or something. Okay, yeah, full combo. Nothing off axis. Yeah, I just love that he turned his turbo on as soon as I got the low parry. That wasn't suspicious at all. Like, as soon as the low parry hit lag, and I'm just like, okay. Whatever. Whatever. Because, like, notice, chat, called it out the first time, turns it off, but then gets close to losing. Oh, I gotta turn it back on. It's like, bro, if you're not getting paid, why? You're more of a waste than anything. Need proof someone's using a turbo? Put your 10 frame against their 12 frame, and if their 10 frame comes out, if their 12 frame comes out first, my bet, they're using a turbo. And he woke up with a literal he woke up with a literal 13 framer. That'd be another 10 frame. Yeah. This is a just frame move, so I actually have to do that fast. Yeah, no, I'm getting that all day. Your turbo's only gonna help you so much, dude. Like, I'm using a just frame attack. I saw that. I literally saw the sparks of electricity come out.
Round 4. Fight.
Oh, jeez. Like, Jesus Christ. That's why he turned his turbo on, because that's all he wanted to do, was get close enough to where it could just frame trap me. Then I can't block properly. I can't block anything properly, because his 10 frames are 8 frames now. His 12 frames are 10 frames now. Like, you get it? So like this going back and forth, I would have had to just commit to 1-1-1-1-1. And that would force the game to read his turbo, and it would put me at a slight frame advantage. But the whole time I'm actually stuck to do this. Only other thing I could do is this string. So keep that in mind, chat. Like, if a turbo user gets afraid of you, if you have him like that on the ropes, because that guy had a long win streak, and he wanted to suck his own dick constantly, what you have to do is just stick to your 10 frame moves. And luckily, both Julia's 1 punch and 2 punch are both 10 frames. It's just the one is better on block. And both strings are true 10 frame strings. So basically, if they want to get you in that neutral position, just stick to like a 1 jab or a 2 jab. And then the game will lag a little bit, but then it puts you back into favor of frames. You get it? Mm.
Round two. Fight.
I'm gonna just keep poking away.
Round four.
Don't forget to subscribe.
Tell him, Julia. Tell him.
Get ready for the next battle.
Okay.
Round one. Fight.
Okay, Julia. She has no range, I guess. She has literally no range.
Round two. Fight.
Got me. Cool.
Round
He's playing a lot safer.
for the next battle. Round one. Fight.
Why? Why do they always want to go low? Of course I have no range. Look at this. Look at this. Guy doesn't get it. Doesn't get it. So now I have to full combo him off of it. Doesn't get it, dude. Doesn't get it. I don't get it. Yeah, just keep doing lows, buddy. Keep doing lows. Just just spam that armor kick too, and just spam that forward, forward, forward. Yep, spam that forward. Those armor kicks and those lows. Just keep doing the same thing over and over again. It's not like you got a back one that auto sidesteps or anything like that. You know, I don't play the character or anything. You know, but you know you totally gotta auto sidestep and slap chop, like just saying. And a ton of other kicks that go, mid or high. This is what I'm talking about, dude. It's like... Guy doesn't have a game plan. This is why he lost. He does not have a game plan. All he wants to do is do the same stuff that got him to this rank, not realizing that this is getting harder and harder. Look at this guy. Wow. Stupid.
Stream's over. Whoops.
He literally did not put into context that he was by a wall. He was like, yeah, no, I'm not gonna waste my rage art doing that. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna waste my rage drive to break your guard on the wall and then just hit you. Because notice his rage art didn't even wall splat me. My rage drive wall splats. So it's just like he didn't think it through. Look at this tomfoolery, dude. Oh, now we're grabbing. Now we're grabbing. Now we're reacting. I had to give him that one, literally. Going for a low again. Gets all the range. Gets all the range, bro. Like, look at this tomfoolery ass character. Why? Good Ethernet trick. Good Ethernet trick though. Good Ethernet trick though. This is the only thing he knows how to do. This is sad. This is sad. This is like literally sad. Like, should I even try and go for my third win on this guy? Like, he finally got one. But it's like, this is fucking sad, dude. Like, you are going in through the same setup every time. You are going into the same setup. Must I now destroy your character's meta by sidestepping the correct way? Should I just stop being nice, chat? I think that's the answer. I'm gonna stop being nice, chat. I'm just gonna sidestep his character's weak side. And just nail him with every sidestep attack I got. This tomfoolery ass character just needs... We need Beck back. So that way, these wrong players can realize what they're doing is completely wrong, because it was very hard to get wins with Beck, because Beck was taller than Harong. But if you played Harong after playing Beck, you understood not to do exactly what this man is doing. Like... Come on. Oh, grab? Cool. Come on, come on. How am I just out of range magically? Like, look at this. Look at this. Out of range magically, yet he's in range. I'm not even pressing forward. Tomfoolery character. But my armor gets stuffed point blank. His doesn't though. Like, I don't even care at this point. Like, it just amazes me how long I can hold down forward. Like, Jesus Christ, it amazes me how long I could hold down forward in this game. Like, literally, like, the right direction on my pad and my down direction are so sensitive. Like, look, this is me not even pressing it all the way. This is how sensitive it is. Like, that's how sensitive it is. Like, you hear that? This is me pressing all the way. The right side is so sensitive, and the downside, the right half of the downside is sensitive as well. and the left side's like getting just as sensitive as well. This is why I need a hard press pad, is because it's like I'm holding down forward for dear life and down so much that it's just not registering half the time. The game just goes nope, nope. Like you're playing with skill, too bad, too bad, too bad, too bad. You want to actually outthink your opponent, too bad, too bad. You gotta figure something else out, and then I usually do,
Here I come.
and that's usually the problem.
Round one. Fight.
Okay. So he stalled it and then did it. Okay. So he's not that great at Julia.
Round four. Fight.
Oh, good. Oh, good. Oh, good.
Thank you, Spirits.
Like when she just cracks them dead in the shit. It's just her Superman punch is too much, dude. Like I embarrassed that other Julia player. Oh, that was. I think that's his main too. I embarrassed this boy. Like, cause when she just cracks you dead in this shit, it's just like it does something to you. Like just from full screen, she just Superman punches you straight in the face. Like I feel like hers should do as much damage as Paul's dead fist.
New challenger. New challenger. Get ready for the next battle.
Oh. I respect it. He doesn't know what to do off of his rage art on a rage, not rage art. His rage grab off of a wall. I'm so dead, yeah. But he knows what he's doing though. Why is it that when I'm on with, anybody can do anything? Look at this. Like anything, really? Really? Like he just sidestepped a point blank Superman punch. Nothing. Bruh, I am holding down. I'm still holding down. They're like, come on. Like, I hate this type of gameplay where it's like he's so scared of losing, he's gonna commit to just grabbing over and over again, and it's so obnoxious. It's so obnoxious. It's so obnoxious. So it's like I might as well just fish for a down forward 2 and just spam 1 the whole entire time. That's essentially what he's telling me, is that that's what he wants to see, is the same thing over and over again to beat out what he's doing. Because my biggest guess on most of Miguel's frames is that most of his frames start between 10 and 12. He might have a 15 or a 24 somewhere in there, but it's mostly, though the heavier ones are mostly saved on tail whips or like bound attacks or break attacks as well. So I got you covered, buddy. He's a grabber, dude. He's a grabber, dude. Tekken. Why? Why am I just always out of range? No matter who. Seeking sponsors does not mean that I play like a jackass. It means that I want to play at a higher caliber. And that I evaluate every situation that I'm in, every fight, every match. I evaluate. And I look and pay attention to what my opponent's doing. Do I just stick to sidestepping? Do I just stick to Korean backdashing? Do I just stick to low parries? Do I just stick to blocking lows? Do I just stick to blocking? Do I just stick to defending? Do I just stick to attacking? I think about where I'm placing my attacks before I send them out. And that is what seeking sponsors means.
Round one. Fight.
Okay.
Round two. Fight.
Back to this again. Out of range, magically. You cannot press anything after that. Like, seriously. I literally went into back three gag grab. Bruh. I've been watching you do this setup the whole match. I cannot armor, I cannot super, I can't do fucking anything when I'm like, oh my god. But let the tables be turned. Let me be Miguel, let him be Julia. Guaranteed, whatever he needs to come out is coming out. Can guarantee it. Like, Jesus Christ. Like, I'm trying the right options. Like, literally trying the right options, because I can't recover properly out of any of that, because all of it's keeping me in crouch. So what am I trying to do? Trying to armor attack when I at least get to standing somewhere in there if I didn't block it, or if it didn't crush me low. Trying to super at least while the blocks are covering. Super just is just moving at horseshit speed magically now. Like, okay, Tekken. Okay, cool. You give me all these trash players, people who play Miguel like a damn idiot, and then, like, instantly reward it. You did it to yourself by crouching. I didn't do anything. Magically just out of range. just magically out of range. Point blank, but just nope, no range on anything. Just out of range again. Cannot block anything. Funny how I am in crouch for the longest time. It doesn't block, it doesn't low parry, I'm just in crouch. Oh, of course, he gets his armor exactly when he needs it. Oh, of course, of course, of course. Oh, of course. Everyone can mash and break. Everyone can just mash and break. Just nope. Doesn't even matter what I press first. Doesn't even matter. I can press 2 first. I can press 2. It's just broken. I can press 1. It's just broken. Oh, but I try and break it. I press 1. I press 2. I go with the rhythm that their character's using. Nope. Nope. Just nope. Nope. That's not breaking. What do you think this is? Like, this is exactly what I'm talking about, dude. It's like, I get shit, but everybody else gets to spam and do shit that shouldn't work, and it just works out for them. Like, okay. You... Look at this. Look at this, dude. Like, I am holding down. I am blocking. Nope. Gets his armor when he wants it. I'm pressing 1. I'm pressing 2. I'm pressing 1 and 2. So he can beat a 10 with a 10. Funny how whenever I need to duck, dude, I am so done. I am so done. I need to go eat something. I need to go eat something. I am so fucking done with this game. Like, how many times must I be like, swear to God, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, I'm doing this? And you guys think I'm kidding when I say, like, if I get a camera, it's going over my controller. Just so I can dare a motherfucker to say some shit. Because it's like, I'm getting tired of this shit, dude. Like, Tekken. Like, what the fuck, dude? Like, I'm holding down forward as Miguel approaches me. Like, I'm holding down forward as he approaches. My character is not going into crouch at all. She's not crouching at all. Like, and he's able to constantly do that over and over and over again. Constantly abuse it over and over again. Then it's like, we got fucking turbo players. Like, why when they turn the turbo on and off must it interrupt the game? Can we please implement a system that automatically kicks them if they have a turbo on? Like, if it's on, they get put into a special, I've said this maybe a million times, special room that puts them with other turbo players so they can do they can annoy each other and boost each other. Because honestly, it's getting annoying. I hope they implement something like that with like how MK has like the quitalities. It could be like, you know, like an instant win if they decide to turn their turbo on or off during the match. It could just be an instant win for you. You should automatically win any round that they mess with it. Like round 1, and then turbo goes on and goes round 2 next, and you have a win automatically. And that person's gonna be like, wait, what? And then they get like a prompt on their side like, turning the turbo on and off will result in you automatically losing matches. Or something like that. You know, but other than that, it's mostly like the noob tactic is getting very annoying, especially when it's like, you know it's coming because you see it 1,000 times, and the person that you're fighting is just trying to learn, just like you know, and get better, just like you. But it's very annoying when on the better player's side, in my case, it's like, okay, if this Miguel's gonna run up, he's gonna do his low, or he's gonna do the grab, because that's the setup he's been running the whole game. It only let me duck that throw maybe twice. Every other throw was the new tactic of, I have to run up and grab him because he just pushed me back, and this will create pressure somehow. It doesn't create pressure, actually, because it's like, had I had double gen, I would just be spamming back 4, in which I really do have to spam it half the time because the game just decides that, like, oh, no, you're not pressing it for some reason. So I'm spamming back 4 as they run just so they can be in range. Or I hit back 3 just because it's like, who knows? Who knows how Tekken's gonna fuck me? Who knows? I don't know. I never know how Tekken's gonna fuck me. But, point in case is, get on this shit, please. This is getting very annoying. This is getting very annoying. Like, if I'm holding down forward after I've been... So, here's the thing. It's like, that low that he does there puts you in stun. But you can watch streams and tournaments of how people have ducked after getting hit with that low and have usually ducked a grab, because that's actually one of Miguel's oldest setups. It's not even a new setup for this game, the Tekken 6 setup. But you duck it. You always duck it. You always duck after the low. The only thing Miguel has after that is his big, like, burly mid swing, or his kick. I believe it's 4-3 or 4-4, one of those kicks or something. But none of those give a lot of damage unless he's by a wall, and even then, it's like you can tech out of most of his stuff. And it's like, okay, he's doing the old setup, which is get that low counter hit to get the stagger, and then get the grab. The grab staggers, and then you go into another low counter hit again, and then you do another grab. It's pretty dumb when you're holding down back, and I'm not even exaggerating, I wasn't even going for low parry, going for down back, and I just get hit with that low. Now I'm in the stun from the low. Why did it give him a counter hit when I didn't even press a button? That I don't even fucking know. Then he does the grab. The grab automatically makes you stand, well, the low automatically makes you stand up, and then the grab, after it ends, you're in standing, but you can duck after the grab. You literally can duck. after. I hold down forward because I'm like, fuck it, I might as well low parry since I'm at negative frames and I can't even trust the game to give me a low block. What happens? Oh, my character doesn't even duck. My character literally just is getting ready to, and you can rewind it and see where like Julia's like slowly going into crouch and then just grab. Like the crouch doesn't even register for her. It just, she starts and she never completes it. It's just, nope. It's just completely interrupted. But I do that to somebody online, say with Negan's down back 4, which is the same move for, which is Miguel's low. I do that with Negan and I try and go for a grab. My opponent is instantly ducking. Like, they're instantly ducking because they know, like, this is Miguel's low. This is a grab setup. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you could talk shit all you want to, but when I pull shit out like this that shows that I know what the fuck I'm talking about, it's just kind of like you can ask and suggest so many things to do within a match, but once I break it down, you get what I'm saying about once I get a camera, it's not going on my face, unfortunately. Like it just cannot go on my face until the game is fixed, or unless I get 2 cameras. And then in that case, then everybody's happy. I get what I want, and you guys get what you want. But saying that we have to wait until Evo to know what's good, my whole thing is fix the fucking game before you add any more characters. Fix the fucking game before you add any more stages. Fix the fucking game before anything. That's what I support, is more balancing, more patches, more fixes, more looking into various YouTube channels and Twitch. You guys should really watch YouTube and look for glitches on YouTube, because people do make a lot of glitch videos. And you guys should also look at live streams recorded on YouTube, because just looking at live streams in real time may do something here or there, but like if you have it recorded, which you can find some, like, recorded on YouTube, on Twitch, I mean, like, still, like, pay thorough attention to what some of the people are saying, and look for all around general gist of all the characters. Like, not just the most recommended characters. Like, no, like, literally look for people who look for every single last character, and look for people that play those characters, and look for the problems that they're having on what system they're having it on, whether it be PC, PS4, or Xbox One. Although we all know the Xbox One version is inferior, because they highly do not suggest playing a tournament on Xbox One. Which makes sense, because we all know Tekken 6 had to be remade for 360, and then some of the moves in the 360 version weren't even in the arcade or PS3 version. So yeah, that's how bad it was. So I don't doubt that something was a little similar for Xbox. Although a lot of people say it's a 1-to-1, but it's rougher on the Xbox. It just looks better if you want graphics over frames. But for, like, performance sake, it's like, yeah, you'd rather just play at a regular 60 FPS, not worry about your graphics. If you're planning on getting serious about this game, like, 720p, 1080i it, and 60 FPS. Until we get 4K 60 FPS, it's really not worth it. If you're trying to get serious with any fighting game, graphics aren't really worth it. You always want the highest frame rate, because like the PS5 is supposed to be 80 FPS or something like that. So yeah, it's like you always want your frames. Oh, and not just this game. Same with shooting games like Call of Duty, Apex, whatever it is. I tried to explain this to someone before. This person just was very upset because they tried to find something online to support their opinion, but their answer was just simply how I explained it, which was like, any game you want to be serious in and take seriously, like, you want frames over graphics. Like, it's cool that the game looks realistic and pretty and nice and things like that, the higher the bitrate is, but at the end of the day, you won't get better if you're only running the game in 30 frames per second versus the full, near uncapped capability of the full frame rate, where you want to avoid as little stuttering as possible. You want to avoid as little like tethering or rubber banding, especially with shooting games. Rubber banding sucks. Like you see in Apex when I play that, and Apex has to run between 30 and 60 FPS just because it's like, this is kind of the developer's first time having, a game with this many people in one match. Not just a lot of things going on like in Titanfall, where there's just a lot going on in Titanfall. Like that's one of the good shooters. There's just a lot happening. But with Apex, it's like there's a lot of people, and like you'll be running, and then like all of a sudden you just time warp back to the first place you landed at. Like what? And then your team's like bouncing around everywhere because everyone's like just rubber banding back to where like the last notion of the frame rate was right. It was like, you were running here, so we're gonna pull you back here. Like what? Or it slingshots you forward. Like you're just like, what is going on right now? Like rubber banding is interestingly funny, but it sucks. But yeah, that's my hopes for the Season 3 Tekken 7 announcements, though, are that it's mostly just a ton of patches and fixes, where they're really just working on completing what needs to be fixed and balanced and patched and done. I would say from a development perspective, with only the inside FGC members, and I do mean insiders of Bandai Namco, with only their input and output. And yeah, we're not all going to 100% agree with what characters will be, and all of our opinions, top or bottom, based on our experiences, and what characters will ultimately just be in the trash can. For a fact though, I know we are probably more or less getting FIFA. We're probably getting FIFA. And I think we're getting FIFA because instead of getting Tekken 8 instantly on the PS5, hear me out on this, we get a new Dissidia that has Tekken / Soul Calibur-esque combat, but it is ultimately still the Bravery HP system from Dissidia, and it's a one-on-one fighter. It might have tag team mechanics. You could argue it probably would have tag team mechanics. I think it probably will have tag team mechanics, now that I say it out loud, because a lot of people really want a Tekken Tag 3 done right, because I guess Tag 2, watching Tag 2 was like literally like one tag crash combo and one of your characters is on the bench the rest of the game. 2 tag crash combos and you basically lose. Like, Tekken Tag 2 is pretty insane. Like, talk about a game that needed balance. Like, good God. Good God, the Tekken Tag 2 needs some. It's like, I can see one tag crash combo doing half a health bar, but it literally does like the whole thing. Oh man. But other than that, guys, we will be back with some Apex. If I do Apex earlier, then we'll be back with something else. Maybe one of the games we need to complete. Maybe. Or maybe something different. Like a little disc jam or some Enter the Gungeon just to mix it up a bit. But other than that, yeah, we're gonna take, I guess, a break for a bit. And when we return, we'll return with Apex Legends. And we will be, I am happy though that we are getting Julia up there. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, she's not higher than Asuka, but she's good enough there, though. Julia's good enough there. They finally busted 100 wins with her. But yeah, honestly, I got 3 of my favorite characters in green. I gotta get Asuka in green. Good God. Like, Noctis is higher than Asuka. Like, come on. My Akuma has hardly lost. That is why. Is that 10? Raven hardly lost as well. Katarina never again. Like, oh my god, never again. Steve. I might jump back into some Steve, but I don't know. I'm already kind of doing too many characters since I took back on Julia. So I might just stick to who I'm doing and just slowly learn Josie for the matchup purpose sake. But yeah, my 2 highest right here. And not my 3rd. Like, God, he doesn't count. I would count Steve over Yoshi. But, Leo's pretty fun. But I would say it would definitely fall under Noctis being the 3rd. But alright, guys. I'm gonna let you go. It's not goodbye. It's just peace out. Peace out.